Alright, so here's a tell me past the story which we have a very mixed up person who should know better. So I fell in love with my boss. They're past that, I've been a reader column, I'm skipping that part. I hear that. These readers all start by saying that and it's getting annoying. I never thought the day would come when I write to you. I'm in my 40s and engaged to a man for nearly 10 years. His mother never liked me, but this man and I got along well. He helped me to go to university. Well, I left Jamaica after he got an opportunity to study overseas. He actually pledged that I would be faithful to him while he was away. Yeah, you can see where this is going to head, but let's continue. The day before he left, he brought me an engagement ring, which he placed on my finger and told me that whenever I attempted to go with any man, should remember that I was wearing his ring. Alright, wearing engagement ring was every day. That was until I already had a girlfriend in America. Yeah, so basically this guy said, I don't want you stepping out on me, but I'm gonna step out on you. Yeah, so real upstanding gentleman she has. His sister told me so. I asked him about it, and he basically confessed. So I broke a promise that I made that I would not look at any man. So I go to a good time. First time I did so was with my boss. Yep, we're heading into more territory that is not that you should not go. But let's continue. My boss's wife Diane went to his house to assist him on weekend. He lives in a big house, and he put the question to me. The first thing he said to me is, "Well, I like to live in this house." It basically means that he's just looking for a replacement for his dead wife. Or basically this guy is a big simp though, cause basically this guy should know better than to just rush into another relationship. If that, or maybe he just probably is looking for a rebound. Who knows? There are a lot of messy people when you read stories like this. All right, I didn't answer. However, I kept thinking about this old man. After a while, we began seeing each other. And let me just be honest. I genuinely think that this girl is not, a woman is not innocent as she looks. All right, because for the first one, she said, okay, he helped her out with university. Well, okay, so basically, this guy's a sugar daddy, and this guy, the second her boss, basically saying, okay, yeah, knows he had a big, nice house, that he lives big house, which again, this was probably her saying, okay, I'm weighing my options here. I mean, I know I should know better than to get to a guy who's just still in the grieving process, but this guy has some nice things. I mean, like, better strike while the iron is hot. That's her thinking out loud, right? What I meant to say. Uh, However, whenever I was at work, he would not say much to me, so nobody knew about the relationship. I stopped wondering when my boyfriend gave me. Boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend. Ugh. I told him that relationship was over. He said, as far as he knew, relationship cannot be over. Yeah, he cheated on her, but he's basically shown that he still considers his average ex-girlfriend his property. Past the relationship is over because man got married to a woman in America in order to get his green card. She has 5 children, and I can now marry this man who's much older than I am, as we've been loving for 2 years. For 2 years, he pays all my bills and his children. I get along very well. Which means that this guy's our new sugar daddy. This man in America says I'm only with this man to get what I want, just like he's with this other woman to get what he wants. We're challenged because he doesn't want another child, but I like to have one in order to fulfill as a woman. Man's overseas to whom I got engaged said I can't be trusted. However, I did not cheat on him until he started to cheat. He said that he's going to tell some man who proposed to marry me that I was going to give myself to other men. Pastor told me everything already. I'm not ashamed to have to realize what my ex-boyfriend did to me. That I've gone to bed with 6 guys. Over as the consists of a good girl. What do you think? And the pastor saying, I'm sure he's going to say, you were one messy chick, alright? Yeah. I don't feel sorry for you. Well, let me see. And so on. I should basically. I think even he's saying, this is you're one messy person though, because my take on this situation is simply this: there are no sympathetic people in this situation. Yeah, her first boyfriend was basically a rat fink. I mean, he's basically a hypocrite and also a very controlling, two-faced bastard. I mean, like he's engaged, has this woman who claims he loves me until he goes overseas and cheats. I mean, and I'm going to bet that it's not the first time he stepped out on her. And then he said, oh, he got married to this woman for a green card. So basically, he's saying, okay, I just want to have my cake and eat it too. I mean, like, yeah, I can go outside the union, whatever, but you can't do that. So yeah, and the fact that she still refers to him as her boyfriend, that shows you that something's wrong with her too. I mean, that she should have said that's my ex-boyfriend. But the thing is, what's very telling, she said, okay, he helped to put her first one helped to put her through university, that does basically means that okay, this was basically a business arrangement. This is basically a relationship built on opportunity. What's the word term I'm looking for? This was basically a relationship of convenience. I mean, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's likely that she knew that this guy was a philanderer. But figure, okay, this guy's helping me through and so on. So why not just make the best of it? And the thing is that with this, her boss, again, that you're running a very dangerous game here, get involved with someone who you work for. Because if it ends up south, mean like it can spill over to her job unless she leaves the job and works elsewhere. But the thing is with this one, this other guy sounds like okay, this is just a rebound, and that okay, and she knows okay, this guy lives in a nice house and so on, and because very telling she mentioned that part, and I think it just sounds like she just being an opportunist though, because you figured okay, the other one's on some bullshit, all right, and no, this new guy is probably a step up for me because I can still live comfortably with my boss. So until chances are okay, maybe a next a even better opportunity arises because it does sounds like she's not as innocent as she seems. I mean, yeah, the boss also sounds like he just sees her as just a rebound. So this guy is either a simp or maybe he's just at the first one. Maybe he has some other woman on the side that she doesn't know about yet. Yeah, but like I said, like there's just a whole bunch of messy people in this series, in this story, like many other ones I've done and Tell Me Pastor, and it's just basically as I said, no really sympathetic figures in this recording. But what do you expect? I mean, that's what I call the series mix up people. So, anyways, this is for Stay to Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check them out YouTube pages, Miles Gusim Farron, Miles G Productions, Real Thoughts and Miles. All right.